Right, so before we get into this video, I do just need to apologise quickly because you might hear some noise in the background. You see there's a bunch of construction going on outside. It's very, very loud. I'm pretty sure the tunnel girl has moved into my neighbourhood, or at least it sounds like it. So if you do hear that, again, I'm sorry. But today we're talking about an ancient tale in the influencer world where someone with a bit of a following sells something very expensive. It's nothing really new. We could probably cover this exact same topic every single day with a different influencer, but it's all I've got today, I'm sorry, okay? No 9-month cruise drama today. But the person in question is actually Emily Mariko, who is a TikToker with 12.7 million followers. I'll be honest, I hadn't heard of this person before I heard about this situation, so I didn't really know what she did. Now looking at it, I still don't really know. I mean, I know what she does, right? Because I can look at her videos, but the fact that they get so many views, fair play, I guess. Because just to give you an example of the type of content she uploads, right? The one we're about to watch here is currently on 25 million views in a couple of days. Okay, we got apples. No speaking or anything, no music, just making food. Yep, looks lovely. Okay. Yep. And that's pretty much it. In fact, that is it. That's the video replaying now. Yeah. 25 million views. Again, fair play. I can't even argue. I mean, she really has found a niche that works for her, hasn't she? She doesn't speak in any of her videos from what I can tell, and she just makes food. I'm fucking jealous. But from what I can tell, the appeal is that she is kind of your stereotypical, relatable, vloggery type person that we've seen many times before. Obviously, it is slightly different because she doesn't speak or whatnot, but people like her lifestyle. She gets up in the morning, she makes her apples. She sometimes shows like her food shops and stuff. I mean, it's just relatable content, I guess. Well, recently she got a bunch of backlash because like every influencer who gains a large following, she decided to release her first product. And here it is. It's a tote bag, or tote bags. There's two different colours, as you can see. You can fit all your fruit. Oh, she does speak! Fuck, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to slander you like that. Look, I understand if a defamation lawsuit was coming my way, but I did click on a few videos before recording this, and you didn't speak in any of them. So I just thought it was the normal thing. I'm sorry. While I take everything back that I said, she definitely does deserve the 25 million views.
And then these Brussels sprouts looked really good this week. A bag of carrots, a spaghetti squash. All I want to eat lately is oranges, so I got a ton of oranges.
I mean, it's riveting, isn't it? Sorry, I don't mean to be mean. She seems lovely. I'm just trying to be funny. I'm very, very sorry. But as we can see, she's been teasing this bag quite a bit recently, right? That's 4 videos in a row. There was also the video we just watched. And people were excited to purchase it, I guess. People thought it looked nice. Sorry, I just love the idea that she doesn't carry, like, the normal stuff people carry. She just carries food everywhere. But before we get any further into the video, I do just need to tell you about today's sponsor, Aura. Now look, internet safety is incredibly important, but especially when you find out just how much of your information is out there. And this is because data brokers are just selling your information to spammers and scammers and anyone else who could use it against you. We're talking health records, email addresses, your relatives' information, and so much more. I can't even explain the amount of spam calls I would get just from people trying to scam me. It is because my information was being sold. And that's why I believe that Aura is incredibly important for your internet safety. It's an app that can show you what data brokers are selling your information and automatically submit opt-out requests to stop them. So it protects you from hackers, reduces the amount of spam you get, and just protects your internet safety so much more. And you no longer need all your separate subscriptions like your VPNs, your password managers, and all that stuff. Aura can do it all in one for a really affordable price. So if you want to take the next step in protecting your personal information, you can go to www.aura.com/markie, or you can click the link in the description and start your 2-week free trial. And I just want to give a big thanks to Aura for sponsoring today's video, and without further ado, let's get back into it. But as we can see by this screenshot, and this is one of the criticisms for the bag, it is just kind of your normal bag, and the only real different part is the fact that she's branded it with her name on the inside pocket. But for the most part, it's a tote bag, and that's fine, right? People like minimalistic fashion and accessories and whatnot. But the problem here is the price. Because if we go to the Emily Mariko website, she is selling these bags for $120 each. Which, yes, to me, does seem kind of ridiculous. I mean, you can buy a lot for $120, can't you? Like, we learned the other day that you can buy a strawberry mug, and personally, I would prefer that. Oh, and also, a quick update on that topic. Shelby, who was involved in that video, who made the mug, she DM'd me on Instagram, and she was beyond nice. She said she liked the video, and she liked, like, looking at both sides and whatnot. So, yeah, big up Shelby. She was very, very kind. But either way, let's get back to the crime that has been committed here with the tote bags, because it does seem like people feel like a crime is being committed. People are outraged about this. And I guess maybe it's just not shocking to me when I see that an influencer's released a product that is very expensive because they all do it. Like, if we're being honest here, people are going to buy it. In fact, I know people are going to buy it because we click on one of them right now. It's sold out. There is a big trend when it comes to influencers that when they release products, they realize that they can sell them out no matter the quality, no matter the price or anything like that, because people who watch them will just buy anything that they release. And I think a lot of influencers like to take advantage of this. They know they can sell it for more, so why wouldn't they? And also, of course, if you do look at the bag, it doesn't look like anything crazy, right? Not a lot of design went into this. It does kind of look like your stock tote bag that a manufacturer would already create when you go to them and say that you want to create your own. It seems like she just took that without really adding much to it. And as you can imagine, since I'm making this video, people are mad. So let's get into a few of the videos.
So I'm sure you know Emily Mariko is Salmon Girl, Salmon Bowl Rice Girl.
Salmon Girl? What is it with the nicknames that TikTokers get? We've got Gel Lady, Tunnel Girl, Pink Sauce Lady, and now Salmon Girl. Like, where does it end?
She has been teasing this tote bag for apparently forever. I found it through somebody else that was on my feed. I don't follow her. But the Farmer's Market tote. And honestly, this is really on brand for her. But it drops today, right? This is the tote. It's an IKEA sized tote bag. $120. Ma'am, is this just like a social experiment? Because this is rude. This is so insulting. Like $120.
Yeah, like I said before, I get the outrage. I get why people are being annoyed by this, but it just happens so much that I think it just doesn't really shock me anymore. I think also another reason why people are annoyed is because apparently, allegedly, I don't really know 100%, but from what I've seen, a lot of people believe that Emily is from like a really rich family. Apparently her dad owns some like big company or whatnot. I mean, looking at her lifestyle in the videos, it does seem like she's living the dream. So for her to release a product that is incredibly overpriced, it does seem a bit insulting.
An extra large tote bag on Alibaba. Some of them even have a minimum order of just one piece for literally a couple dollars by all things said and done.
Yeah, I mean, it also does really depend on the quality of it, right? I don't know if she genuinely did just go to Alibaba and just purchase a bag and put a name on it. I mean, if it was made locally, it would be more expensive. Also, depending on how much stock she purchased, it could be more expensive because obviously the more stock you buy, the cheaper it gets. It's sold out. It seems like maybe she didn't purchase that much, but what do I know? But even then, it obviously doesn't cost nearly $120 to create. I think that's pretty obvious at this point. And of course, she's going to want to make profit. That goes without saying. It's a business at the end of the day. But I think the margins, if we were able to see them, would be pretty fucking high. I think she's making an incredible profit off this.
She really took like a book from the Erewhon, just like, or even modern day stylists right now struggling to book appointments because it's like, if you can't afford it, don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, I have heard that excuse a lot, and a lot of comments from obviously Emily's fans and whatnot saying, oh, if you don't like the bag, don't buy it. Which, yes, true, that's a fact, but also it kind of does defeat the point. I mean, yes, you're obviously not going to buy it if you don't want to buy it, but there's going to be a lot of people like Emily's fans who will buy this product, even if maybe financially they shouldn't, but they want to because they want to be like Emily, they like her videos. She's got 12.7 million followers, alright? Like, a lot of people adore her, clearly. So I do just feel like if you're in that position and you already know that any product you release is going to sell crazy amounts, at least put a lot of effort into it and make it something different. And it's a first product, right? So what more could you expect? But then you can put the price down and not make it stupid prices as if you're like Gucci or something. But yeah, to add more context to the outrage, I'll show you another video that's went incredibly viral. I believe it's on what? 165,000 likes. How many views is that? It's on 2.7 million views. Clearly, a lot of people care about this.
I think a lot of people are saying, oh, like, you're just upset, like, you're just poor, like, you're not the target audience for her tote bag, like, it's an elevated product, it's a luxury thing, blah, yada, yada, yada. And I think that completely misses the mark of why so many people are upset. Where I had her blocked for a while because it's just like, she flaunts this lifestyle that is so unobtainable to so many people. She hasn't done anything for herself other than benefit from generational wealth.
Okay, right. I mean, like I said, I don't really know the ins and outs of this generational wealth, but what I've seen is that her dad was apparently, like, really rich. Again, I don't really know. But the whole thing with her flaunting this lifestyle that isn't attainable, I do get that completely. But the videos that she was posting, for the most part, from what I've seen anyways, there might be some stuff I haven't seen, from what I've seen, they were pretty harmless, you know, just like making food 99% of the time. But I think it is also very clear if you just watch her videos that she is pretty well off, right? I don't know if that's been passed down or if she got that all of TikTok and brand deals or whatnot, but she's doing well for herself. So for her to release a product that is so expensive, I get why that would look like a bit of a kick in the teeth.
She has curated a following of people that are just so in awe of the fact that she gets to just live life like a regular human being, what I would deem as a regular human being, going to the farmer's market, cooking meals, cleaning, taking care of herself, what everybody, common, decent human beings deserve, she gets to do because our family has generational wealth. We have no idea how, but yeah, I digress. But to then use that platform, use those people that you have curated for yourself, you don't speak to them, you don't mention them in the comments, you don't interact with them, your fans at all. She doesn't talk to the people at all. In my opinion, people like that look down upon their followers. And she not only creates the ugliest logo possible, just her name in some shitty ass font, puts her logo, her little tag on a basic ass tote bag. Oh, it's made out of luxury products. Oh, it's high quality, yada, yada, yada. It's a bag. And then she goes and sells it for $120.
I get his point, right? I mean, it's kind of what I just said. I should have probably just let him speak realistically. But yeah, again, I can see how it looks like a bit of a kick in the teeth, right? She's already living this lavish lifestyle, and now she wants to profit even more. These like really big margins, it seems. I mean, I've actually only found one video of someone unboxing it so far, so I don't know if he just so happened to be the first person to get his delivery. But I mean, let's actually have a look at the bag itself.
So I got influenced and I bought the Emily Mariko tote bag for $120.
I mean, I will say it looks like it's packaged quite nicely, at least. I mean, you would expect that for the price, but that's okay. That's a positive, right?
And I'm gonna show you guys what it's like compared to my regular Trader Joe's tote bag that cost me like $10.
And by the way, that actually looks cooler. That looks actually quite nice.
Comes with a fancy little sticker in the middle. And here it is, the $120 tote bag.
I'm probably the wrong person to review this, right? Because I don't buy tote bags, so I don't really know what I'm looking for here. But it does look a bit boring, doesn't it? And yeah, people like minimalistic stuff, but I assume, if I had to guess, you could probably buy this exact same tote bag that looks very, very similar for way less. And that's for many reasons, right? If a big company is selling these tote bags, they can buy much bigger stock and whatnot, so they can put the prices down. I get that. But I just feel like if you're in the position that Emily is in, maybe like hire a designer to help you out and make it different, maybe?
When it comes to the actual fabric, it's actually the same. I cannot tell the difference. And I got one pocket in the front. Her bag, one pocket in the front. But for her, she has an additional pocket with a zipper up here with her name on it. And there's nothing else in here. And that's really it. You're paying like an extra $111 or $10 just for extra pocket, her name, and it's bigger. And that's really it.
I mean, it doesn't seem like the best financial decision ever, but maybe you really like it. Maybe you really want it. We've all bought stupid shit that we've seen online that we probably shouldn't have. I mean, I remember a while ago, I saw a video of someone using a toothbrush that had like 10,000 bristles on it, and I thought, wow, that looks incredible, right? Is that going to clean your teeth like 4 times as much? It was shit. I used it like twice and it didn't feel like it was doing anything, so I went back to my old toothbrush. That was a stupid purchase. So we're all guilty here. We don't all have to act like angels, but yeah, it doesn't seem like the best decision ever. I actually found this video of someone who I believe like shows a bunch of alternatives that are like way cheaper.
No shade to Emily. Actually, a little bit of shade to Emily. Get your bag, but we are no longer supporting people who are taking advantage of their audience and price gouging a product that you can get for a fraction of the price.
I would love to know how much it costs for her to manufacture these. I think that would give us such a better idea as to how much she has tried to rip off her fans. Because again, as I mentioned before, I imagine it's going to be fairly expensive compared to what like big brands would do. So I understand why it would be more expensive than big brands. But even then, unless I'm being stupid, and please tell me if I am in the comment section down below, I would imagine it would probably cost about $30, $40 at most to manufacture one of these, and I feel like I'm highballing it. Maybe, I don't know. In fact, I'm like 95% sure I'm highballing that a lot. I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, but I would love to see what the margins are.
I got this bag 2 years ago. It's from a brand called Shore Bags. This is my day-to-day bag.
Yeah, so he goes on to show tote bags if you really want to see it. What's his name? Mr. Prade. Wait, actually, is this the guy who had the beef with Gabby Hanna back in the day? I feel like I've spoke about him before. He did the YouTube premium show. I forget what it was called now. But I think that's him. If it's not, I'm sorry. Mistaken identity and all that. But I think that was him. A blast from the past, eh? But yeah, if you want to see the video, you could go and check out his TikTok. But I would love to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Are you also a bit numb to this? It doesn't really shock you at all? Or do you think that this is stupid and there should be the outrage that there is? Please let me know in the comments. If you did enjoy, please leave a like down below, subscribe if you are new. And until the next one, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, goodbye.